In the early hours of November 29, 1981, Natalie Wood's body was discovered floating near her yacht, the Splendor, off Catalina Island. She wore a nightgown, a red jacket, and blue wool socks, her body marked by unexplained bruises. Hollywood was stunned. What began as a shocking accident quickly became one of the most enduring unsolved mysteries in entertainment history. Natalie, once the embodiment of innocence and beauty, had met the sea she had long feared. Behind her glamour and fame lay a life filled with secrets, anxieties, and struggles that would ultimately cast a shadow over her untimely death. Early life. The making of a star, Natalie Wood was born on July 20th, 1938, in San Francisco to Russian immigrant parents. Her childhood was far from idyllic, marked by financial stress and parental tension. Her father, Nikolai, was gentle but emotionally fragile, often turning to alcohol when life became overwhelming. Her mother, Maria, was driven by ambition, determined to mold her daughter into a star at any cost. By age 4, Natalie was already performing professionally. Her early years were dominated by memorizing lines, posing for cameras, and performing under pressure, leaving little room for play or personal freedom. Trauma in childhood. A lifelong fear, and at age 10, Natalie experienced a traumatic incident during the filming of The Green Promise. A wooden bridge collapsed, tossing her into a rushing stream. She nearly drowned while cameras rolled, and her mother insisted the scene continue for the sake of the shot. This event transformed water into a source of fear and anxiety for the young actress. Pools, oceans, and even nighttime swims became terrifying. This early trauma would follow her into adulthood, creating a paradox. A woman who mesmerized audiences on screen, yet feared the very element that would eventually surround her final moments. Early success. A child star's burden. By age 8, Natalie appeared in Miracle on 34th Street, 1947, becoming an emblem of post-war innocence. Her brown eyes and gentle smile captured hearts, and Hollywood quickly recognized her as a lucrative asset. Film studios capitalized on her image, sending her into a succession of roles that spanned childhood and adolescence. Television appearances, stage performances, and promotional events left her with little personal time. Despite her growing fame, Natalie's emotional needs were often sidelined, her childhood stolen by the industry. Beneath the screen's brilliance, the pressures of stardom were shaping a woman who would carry private pain alongside public admiration. Hollywood and isolation. The cost of fame. Natalie's career demanded perfection, limiting normal social experiences. She had no time for friends her age, little opportunity for playful freedom, and rarely an outlet for her true emotions. Despite recognition and adoration, the isolation of fame weighed heavily on her. Even interactions with other celebrities like Elvis Presley, who admired her deeply, were framed by the public gaze and expectations. She experienced affection, but not freedom, connection, but not control. The tension between the demands of her career and her personal needs created a subtle, constant anxiety, a precursor to the struggles that would follow her throughout her adult life. Adolescence and identity. Growing up in the spotlight. As she transitioned into her teenage years, Natalie's challenges intensified. Hollywood typecast her, assigning roles that emphasized beauty over authenticity. She grappled with identity, balancing the persona created for the public with her inner self. Behind the glamour, Natalie dealt with fear, self-doubt, and the burden of expectation. Her personal life was meticulously curated, leaving little room for genuine experience. While audiences celebrated her elegance and charm, she privately navigated the vulnerabilities imposed by her career and upbringing. The spotlight illuminated her on screen, but off-screen, it cast shadows that followed her silently. Relationships and love. Public image versus private struggle. Natalie's adult relationships mirrored the contrast between public perception and private reality. She entered marriages with figures as iconic as her own persona, including Richard Gregson and later Robert Wagner. While appearances suggested perfection, her personal life was fraught with emotional turbulence. She experienced betrayal, loss, and tension in relationships, often keeping her struggles hidden from the public eye. Even those closest to her could not fully penetrate the walls built over decades of industry and family pressures. Natalie's story illustrates the human cost of living under constant scrutiny, where love and trust are intertwined with fear and guardedness. Career highlights: talent that transcended age. Despite personal struggles, Natalie's talent shone brightly. She appeared in iconic films like West Side Story, The Searchers, and The Silver Chalice, earning 3 Academy Award nominations. Her performances were distinguished by a rare authenticity and emotional depth. She could embody both vulnerability and strength, captivating audiences across generations. Television roles further demonstrated her versatility, with episodes of The Pride of the Family and GE Theater revealing glimpses of her personal sadness amid scripted perfection. Natalie's career is a testament to resilience. Her artistry endured even as her private life remained fraught with challenges. Hollywood power dynamics: a silent struggle. Natalie's experiences also reflect the structural power imbalances in Hollywood. Studios controlled young actors' careers, leaving them exposed to pressures, abuse, and exploitation. She lived proof of the risks faced by women in an industry where appearance often eclipsed safety. Her story prompted conversations about consent, workplace control, and the vulnerabilities of young talent. Despite her success, she endured professional manipulation and personal hardships, reminding the world that fame can amplify both achievement and exposure to danger. The industry's silence often compounded the private struggles of those in the spotlight. The Catalina Night: Mystery and Controversy. The night of Natalie Wood's death remains shrouded in uncertainty. Accounts of the events leading to her fall from the splendor vary. Robert Wagner, her husband, was among the last to see her alive, while the boat's captain provided changing statements. Christopher Walken, also present, remained largely silent. Speculation has persisted for decades. Accident, misadventure, or something more sinister. Her lifelong fear of water makes the circumstances even more perplexing. Every piece of testimony, every detail of her wardrobe, and every bruise on her body contributes to a narrative that continues to puzzle investigators, journalists, and fans alike. Legacy: life beyond the tragedy. Natalie Wood's influence extends far beyond her untimely death. Her artistry, professionalism, and ability to convey complex emotions left an enduring mark on cinema. She became an emblem of child stardom, the pressures of fame, and the resilience required to navigate Hollywood. The mystery surrounding her passing adds a layer of poignancy to her legacy. She is remembered not only for her roles and achievements, but also for the courage and vulnerability she carried throughout her life. Her story serves as a reminder of the human complexities behind celebrity, blending brilliance with fragility. Reflection: the shadow behind the spotlight. Natalie's life illustrates the duality of fame, radiant on screen, haunted in private. Her career was a series of triumphs, but her personal experiences highlight the emotional toll of early success and relentless public scrutiny. She navigated love, fear, and ambition, striving for fulfillment amid industry and familial pressures. The unresolved circumstances of her death underscore the fragility of human life and the limits of fame. Natalie's story encourages reflection on how society venerates celebrity, while often overlooking vulnerability, offering a cautionary tale about the unseen struggles behind public personas. Conclusion: enduring questions. Decades after her death, Natalie Wood remains a figure suspended between legend and mystery. Her life embodies the tension between light and shadow, success and vulnerability, recognition and isolation. The questions surrounding her passing persist, inviting continued reflection on her story and the broader conditions faced by women in Hollywood. She was a performer, a daughter, a partner, and a woman whose life was shaped by forces beyond her control. Her legacy endures not only in film history, but also as a symbol of resilience, a cautionary tale, and a reminder that even icons are human, and human stories are never fully resolved.